Hola! Now we're going to learn a tense which is a little bit interesting because it's used in Spanish, called el subjuntivo. We don't normally use it consciously in English. So we're going to have to learn a new set of conjugations. They are similar to the imperative tense in the present subjunctive, and the past subjunctive, which you'll learn after that, has a whole new set of conjugations. So we've got to learn new conjugations, and we have to learn when, why, and how we use the subjunctive o el subjuntivo. Now let's take a look at the AR verb conjugation in el subjuntivo. Well, if we take the yo form, yo hable. We take the O away, we put an A. Yo hable. Tú hables. Él, ella y usted hable. Nosotros hablemos. Ellos hablen. Isn't that interesting? Sort of fun. It's like the AR verb, all the A's get changed to an E. And even the yo form is written similarly to the él, ella, and usted form. Let's take a look at the other conjugations, and then we'll figure out how we use this tense. Now we've got the ER verb conjugation en el subjuntivo. Yo coma. Tú comas. Él, ella y usted coma. Nosotros comamos. Ellos coman. So again, we're taking the E, we're switching it for an A, and the yo form also is written similarly to the él, ella, and usted form. Now, as you can probably guess, the IR verbs are conjugated the same way. So if we were going to use escribir, would be yo escriba, tú escribas, él escriba, nosotros escribamos, ellos escriban. So with the AR verbs, we change the A to an E in all the forms, including yo. The E and IR verbs, we take the E away and we change it to an A in all the forms, including the yo as well. Now, when do we use the subjuntivo? Normally, when we have a phrase with expressing a mood or a desire or something you like or you don't like, with the word que, which is the word that, it's followed by a subjunctive form. For example, quiero que tú cantes. Literally, right? I want that you sing. Here we're expressing a desire. In English, you'd probably say, I want you to sing. In Spanish, it's more like literally, I want that you sing. When it's I want that, quiero que, the conjugation of the verb that follows will be in the subjuntivo. For example, quiero que él cante, I want that he sing. Quiero que nosotros cantemos. In English, you'd say, I want us to sing. Literally in Spanish, I want that we sing. So when you've got an expression with quiero que, o deseo que, o recomiendo que, I recommend that, we use the subjunctive form when we're conjugating those sentences. Here's another example using an irregular form. You remember in the imperative tense we had some irregular forms of giving orders. Well, those same forms are used in the subjuntivo, and they are spread out over all the people. Yo vaya. Vaya was the imperative form of the verb to go. It's also used in the subjunctive. Tú vayas, you go. Él vaya, he goes. Nosotros vayamos, we go. Ellos vayan. Now, when we're going to throw one of these clauses in here with the phrase que, espero que tú vayas a la clase. I hope that you go to class. Espero que él vaya a la fiesta. I hope that he goes to the party. In English, we would just say, I hope he goes. But in Spanish, when we want to say, expressing, I hope that, espero que, the verb is not just conjugated like the present tense, él va, he goes. Here we put it in the subjunctive form, espero que él vaya, or espero que ellos vayan. I hope that they go. So the subjunctive form takes the irregular conjugations like the imperative form, and we use them for everybody, remembering yo and él are conjugated the same way. Yo dudo que él vaya. I doubt that he goes. Recomiendo que él vaya. I recommend that he goes. Quiero que él vaya. I want that he goes. There are a lot of expressions that express an emotion with que. I want that. I recommend that. I hope that. He, she, we, or whoever it is, then the verb is going to be conjugated in the subjuntivo. And of course we could say, él espera que yo vaya. He hopes that I go. Right? Or ellos esperan que yo vaya, or they hope that I go. Of course, we just changed the verb esperar to whoever is doing the hoping. They, or he, or she, or we. And then the yo form would be following along. Yo espero que, I hope that, ustedes, now I want to use the word to learn. So it's aprender. We're going to change that into the subjunctive. Yo espero que ustedes aprendan. Or I hope that you study. Yo espero que ustedes estudien. Now let's look at a few more examples using el subjuntivo practically with the verb estudiar. I have changed it to the ustedes form because I'm talking to you as a group. Estudien, that you study. Now, we have different phrases that would indicate we're going to use the subjuntivo. Es posible que estudien. It's possible that you study. Yo dudo que estudien. I doubt that you study. Quiero que estudien. I want that you study. Es importante que estudien. It's important that you study. Recomiendo que estudien. I recommend that you study. Y no creo que estudien. I don't believe that you study. When we're using these expressions with que, in English we just say, I don't believe you study. In Spanish it's, I don't believe that. When we've got this que, the word that's coming after the verb must be in the subjunctive form. Quiero que, I want that, I doubt that, it's important that, it's possible that. When we have these phrases, there's a lot of them, the verb is going to be conjugated en el subjuntivo. Yo quiero que estudien.
Anoche me fui pa' un baile, casi que no pude ni bailar.